We're going to look at the science of the cross punch. Almost all good crosses look something like this, and they share common elements. This is true even across disciplines, whether it's MMA or kickboxing or boxing. As you see from these examples, we see similar trends in boxing and kickboxing, MMA, but what we never see is a cross that looks like it is traditionally taught. Notice the frame on the left and the frame on the right. The frame on the left is more of the way it's taught. The frame on the right is more of the actual way it's executed. What is traditionally taught is that the back foot digs into the ground, digging in hard. That means the weight's pretty much equally distributed between the 2 feet. The torso is upright, and that keeps the hip pretty much on center line. This arm is coming straight out and straight back, and this hand is glued to the face. What we actually see happen in real examples over and over again is that the rear foot is light. It's really on the tiptoe. Sometimes it travels forward. So there's more weight here on the front foot. The weight is coming over the front foot. The nose is over the lead knee. So the head is off center line and the punch is traveling downward. There's rotation and side bend. The left side resembling the way that it is traditionally taught, and the right side resembling more of the way it is actually executed in live competition. Now watch this example again and plug in what we just discussed. Look at the degree of side bend and how light the rear foot is as traveling forward. Sugar Ray Robinson, the rear foot is actually airborne and does not have contact with the mat in this frame. A great example with Joe Louis, you'll see that the rear foot does not even have contact with the mat surface or the ring at this point. Conor McGregor knocking out Diego Brandao. The rear foot is very light, just grazing the mat. We also know there's a side bend here because his elbow is far below his waistline. There's only one way to have your elbow below your waistline, and that is through lateral flexion or side bending. In this example with Cosmo Alessandro, look at the degree of side bend and the fact how far his head is off center line, and the rear foot is actually in the air. It's airborne. In this example with Nikki Holtzkin, again, look at the degree of side bend. You see that from the red arrows and the red line going down the middle and how far his head is off of the center line. In this example with Andre Ward, look at the degree of side bend that's occurring here and how far off center line his head is. In this example, Branko Cikatic, who was the first ever K1 Grand Prix World Champion, knocks out Ernesto Hoost. Look how far off center line his head is and the degree of side bend. Stay tuned for part 2 as we look in depth at throwing the perfect right or left cross. Thank you for watching. Please like and share.